day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino beer review. Today you have the Rhino. We're looking at a beer from Bathurst, New Brunswick. It's 13 Barrels Brewing Tall Tales IPA. 6% alcohol by volume. So here's what I'm going to say. I've liked a lot of 13 Barrels beers. Oh wait, they have this perfect for partying, spicy food, and getting ready for sexual conduct. Like, it's probably relaxing. So what I was going to say is I've liked pretty much all their beers quite a lot. This is my last beer from them to review. And I know I left the worst for last for me because I am not an IPA fan. Here's what really happens with me in IPAs. I either love them or I hate them for the most part. I have given some IPAs 9s and 10s out of 10s for myself. Stylistically, I've given a lot of them 9s or 10s. But personally, it's not the beer style of my choice. So there aren't a lot that get that mark from me, but some do. First and foremost, beautiful head. I love that pillowy, kind of mocha-y head. Mocha-like head. Almost like a burnt orange going on to the amber hue. Really beautiful looking beer. There's a lot of IPAs you pour that don't even look this nice. This is a brewery in Bathurst, New Brunswick. And New Brunswick makes some great beers. Hell, the problem is some people like myself grew up during the craft beer boom, the places that kind of spoiled you. I grew up in Ontario. Other people grew up in different states, some people grew up in Quebec, right in Montreal. Some people grew up in, like Calgary. Oh good, it stopped. All over the place. And all of those places kind of showed you so many beers, and you found all these great beers that you really liked. And then there just started to be too many beers, and they started to change the color, and the color would become lighter and lighter, and you just accepted because that's what you always saw. This is what my IPA should look like. Right here. Scent. A little malty sweetness, a little pininess, kind of resiny. It's kind of scaring me because this look is amazing. I love the head still there. I love everything about how this beer looks. However, that smell is reminding me of the American Pale Ales, the American IPA, the East Coast ones at that, the kind of like caffeine pill bitterness type of ones. That's what I'm worried about here. Well, it does have that syrupy note that the beers I'm speaking of have, but a lot more fruitiness comes out of the can, a lot more pine and earthiness and such is coming out of the glass. Let's do this. Cheers. There's something weird going on here, okay? Because all three of these beers I've had have had one thing in common. They've been soft, smooth, pillowy, and velvety in the mouth. All microcarbonation and all that. I don't know if I'm having some type of stroke or if there's just been this weird coincidence. But this review night, it's been a few days since I've had a beer. There are some empty cans back there because I don't always clean the room up right away. And sometimes I always forget about it because we only come in here to review. But this is my third beer in just a couple days. And what the fuck's going on out there? And where I'm going with that, sorry, that just stopped me, is that I'm not drunk enough to be screwing up on this. This has to be a weird coincidence. It has to be. Beautiful caramel flavor, beautiful biscuity, malty undertones. Nice pininess. There is an earthiness and a pininess, but there is also this emanation of fruit coming from the back of the palate. This beer is very easy to drink. It's very well balanced between the bitter at the back and the sweet at the front. And it's Moorish. I wouldn't say it's quaffable, but it is Moorish because it does leave a slight piney and very earthy bitterness on the back end that makes it Moorish because you want to take another sip to get rid of that flavor. And it's not that it's a bad flavor, it's just one of those things, right? You want to wash that flavor away because it's that bitterness at the back of the tongue, and that's what a Moorish beer is supposed to do. You're supposed to drink it and go and reminisce on that very first part of the sip, and then that aftertaste is supposed to make you go, oh yeah, and take another sip. And that's what this is. But a 10 on this is a 7. 7.5. A 7.5. It's a nice beer. It's a solid beer. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.